Know the past, know the future. The messenger. I'm at my limit. Ready. The oath. To the mountaintop. No holding back.
The scheme that Kronos has devised to keep us all occupied. Even Prometheus remains a nuisance as before. Inform us right away if you suspect any deceit.
Cool and brisk.
Long has the Enchantress Circe understood that I do more than merely ride across the sky. She practices her incantations in accordance with the phases of my light. You can depend upon the power she bestows. Lunar Ray.
Origination. With me. For the family. No holding back.
The scheme that Kronos...
Back to the dust.
We reunite. Long has the enchant. Your terrifying form.
have been waylaid by the Titan's thugs. Well, don't give up. Although I guess you wouldn't be there if you did.
What's left of Aphira? Suffer no more.
You've paid witness to some of Athena's dramatic entrances on the battlefield. I have to say, she isn't bad in that regard. Probably because she's having so much practice with all of our unwelcome visitors.
This must be love.
Reagent located.
Ghastly thing. Olympus, I accept this message. Death to Kronos. Behold the Argent Skull. You. Show me the surroundings. Hear me, on my authority.
Shall we? Am I to merely be a shadow in the dark? I cannot help but intervene, not just with actions here, but words. Lord Polyphemus, talk to her, would you?
Sure, whatever you say there, witch. Let me go ahead and give this piece of meat I smell here a real talking to. Some of the guys.
Got me.
Best feel I ever had.
Lady Medea's gone. Gemstones. Could try a different one. Now then. Sailing on. Good work, Rocky. Transform. Greater strength. Stay where you are. Olympus, I accept this message. Need to get off this
Something
ship.
nearby.
I'm just about to start killing everything that moves, other than you and your pet. Split the proceeds. Survivors. On to the next. Here's your keep.
Sink or swim.
That's called Raval, I think. That skull you got.
ain't exactly my mental picture of a weapon, liable to give me night terrors, in fact, but then I'll be the first to say, whatever works.
The Forge of the Heavens. Transform.
The infinite dark. Aphrodite shall be notified at once.
Here for you, gorgeous.
Hear me, on my authority. Come along, Homer.
All is quiet once again for
Who
now.
dares disturb this monument? Revol's empty. I saw clear through my prey.
The stars align.
From rivers, moss from ponds.
Evening, little
Little
pigs.
miss, the weather on Olympus has been better recently, as I oft see it clear. No trace of the monstrosity you faced before.
Traces of Typhon do remain, though they are nearly imperceptible. But they can be destroyed.
And you are headed to the mountain to achieve just that. Typhon was not exactly a natural being. That is what distinguishes a monster from a beast. So I shall not lament his passing, nor shall anybody, I expect. Oh, look at you!
I feel a little off. Now for the captain's wheel.
Thing of beauty.
All right.
End of the line.
Target practice. You're so tiny right now, babe. How cute. Old Cersei must have done that to you, yeah? I flown by her little island where she was doing all her lunatic experiments.
You had so much promise as a student, Aris. Even now, you easily identify the work of an experienced enchantress, but only to spurn our craft.
Your craft turns you into a walking joke. I'm just pointing it out. Well, whatever happens next, thanks for the laughs.
shattered it. For the realm. For Nyx. At last. I have this.
Beauty.
The skull gleams anew.
That cannot break.
Special delivery.
Delivery arrived. The sheer might of the moon. At that. Made it through.
The blessing of Hephaestus is upon you. The god of the forge fashions arms and armor fit for war. Whilst I created the very things he uses for his trade. No one's work is solely their own, spawn of Hades.
Come, Cetus.
Feast your eyes on this.
Shadow's light. Some coins. Olympus, I accept this message.
Agent of Change, I of course foresaw my own defeats. As to whether you can stop both Heracles and me, you'll find there are far fewer paths to that outcome.
Is it necessary that you tell this witch such things, Flame Thief? Leave her to figure it out the hard way.
I knew you'd say that, man. And you've the right of it, of course. We are not here for conversation, nor is she.
Your rival has fallen.
In you go.
Look to my light nearby. The Nightmare Bringer.
Time to go.
lucky.
I'm here for you, gorgeous.
Oh, that is a stench.
Such terrifying might.
What? Closer to the top.
Enjoy!
In the name of Hades. Something's here.
You love.
I can't.
In the name of Hades.
That's all I've got. May moonlight guide you, Em.
Return to Shadow now. In we go.
Night wandering Millennium by now has traveled very far indeed, accomplishing her goals such as she can. Strangely enough, however, her return trip truly takes no time at all.
Return to Shadow now. That's more like it.
I shall return. Welcome back.
The fates would have me do their bidding.
Which keep us hidden within night's embrace.
Some nightshade.
We hold out against our common foe.
What's with that throne conspicuously near my post? Just a temptation. Never once seen you sit down on the job. You ever seen me?
No, it's just... I thought perhaps you'd like the option there at least. Nothing in excess, right? And you do have to stand an awful lot.
My rules, not yours. I start sitting down, won't want to get back up. Especially wearing all this. Besides, half the point of guard duty is having to stay standing the whole time.
The throne could go away if you prefer.
Just leave it there for now.
Shouldn't be too long. Broker? Moros, ready to let your heart do the talking this time? Because here's something that I wanted you to have. Your calm and considerate presence in these crossroads has meant a lot to me. So thank you.
I should be thanking you instead, Princess. Not merely for this gift, which is beautiful, but also because you've given me something else to strive for, besides the fate-appointed calling that I've known.
Something to strive for? You mean the nectar and ambrosia? Good, isn't it? I should be able to get more.
I'd welcome that, although it isn't what I meant. Which is, knowing you could spend your time with anyone, I'll strive to make the time you spend with me worthwhile, as fulfilling for you as it is for me.
But I already find the time we share fulfilling. I wouldn't want you thinking otherwise, or changing how you are with me. I like the way I feel when I'm with you.
And you don't know how glad I am to hear it. Well, I've relayed what I believe my heart has said, after a closer listening. Perhaps I ought...
No, of course not. I'm glad. Hello.
Save me, Mel.
Forget about the nectar and ambrosia. What if we go to the springs again? It's quiet there. Seems more your style. And for that matter, mine.
I was planning to say no to whatever you had in mind just to mess with you, but the springs do sound okay. So let's go. Sure is steamy in here. I'll give it that.
Aren't you angry with the gods? For what they did to you and all of mortal kind, apparently. So what if it was a long time ago? The more I think about it, the angrier I get.
I mean, honestly, it was a pretty good prank. But it was nasty, too. I don't know which one of you all was responsible, but don't really care. Not big on the whole anger thing.
You're too kind. More than my family, at least. I don't think there's any taking back what happened, but for what it's worth, once all this is over, I'm going to do all I can to make it so we gods act more decently with mortals from now on.
Speaking on behalf of all mortals who ever lived or ever will, I think we'd mostly like it if you left us alone. Might be a lot of evils in this world, but we have ways of figuring things out.
Can you and I remain as friends, at least?
Well, let me think about it for a little while and get back to you, all right?
Whenever you're ready.
Done a lot of thinking, and we're good to go on that remain as friends thing, Mel. Though I'll keep you posted if anything comes up.
Sounds good, Dora. There's more still to be done.
Anything jump out? Excuse you.
Full grown. Just checking up on you. Rubbish for recycling.
You dare?
Oh.
The Morrigan.
Head straight to the bone.
Which keepsake for tonight?
How about another?
The messenger. The lovers. I have returned. I go. Headmistress, guide me.
How did there come to be so much deceit in this world, cousin? Believe me, we've needed a god of truth around here sometimes. Happy to do it and hope it catches on.
All right. Sting away. Just me.
My testaments within the oath, enacted to the very last. Despite your demonstrated skill, I was uncertain whether you had the capacity.
I was uncertain whether I had the capacity either, O Knight. If ever my confidence is unwavering, then there's nothing for me to prove, and nothing to strive for.
Well then, it seems you may require something new to strive for now. I trust more fear may always spread.
Always.
Here in this space, there is a living specimen you may procure. I do not care for it, but there are others of its kind. I gave them ability to replicate and to find purpose in the act.
blades grow sharper still.
Alright then, let's give you a little boost.
Adequate. Not now. That chaos curse of mine is finally gone.
Little flat. Good evening. No more ambrosia, please, my friend. I'm running out of room, and you have given little old me more than enough.
Of course, but perhaps the two of us could share some at some point. Even now, since you are running out of room.
Oh, well, if you're not too busy, I would truly welcome that. Care to pop the bottle? The cap's a little tight for me. You've been so gracious with your time and with your love. Most mortals hate spiders. Can't imagine most of you goddesses or gods feel any different.
It's commonplace to fear what we don't understand. I'm a witch. We get that a lot. Perhaps that's why I felt connected to you from the start.
You felt connected to me because you stepped on me, my friend. Good thing you heard me screaming my head off. That was not the greatest way to meet.
Perhaps not, but I'd say it worked out. And I've not stepped on you ever again, have I?
Well, no, you haven't, I suppose. Say, this ambrosia, it is really something else. And a little goes a long way.
Right. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's always best with those you care about, and this is clearly a good batch.
You really do care about me, huh? For the longest time, I just wouldn't let myself believe it. But now you know I'm never turning back. And you're still you.
I wouldn't know who else to be. What about you? If you could be anything or anybody else, what would you choose?
Why, well, I'd choose to be the greatest weaver that the world has ever known, is what. I'm choosing that right now.
And I'm honored to be in that weaver's presence.
That was truly wonderful, my friend. Thank you so much for being here with me. For everything.
Of course. You're my friend too.
I've kept on thinking, my friend, about how I've been drawn to you. Like a fly to one of my webs. Except I mean to catch them, and I don't think you've meant to do the same to me.
Of course I haven't meant to catch you, Arachne. It's as I said. I think we've helped keep each other company in these lonesome woods. But is there something more?
I don't think so, no. Not while I'm the way I am. The girl I used to be, why, she may have been mortal, but she was a lot better than this.
Let's go then. Out of my sight.
Brett Apollo's been in touch already, How quick to lend fair goddesses a hand. Though, nowhere to be found back when your brother needed aid.
Sure. serene. By the will of chaos. Worth the risk.
Wow, you really showed them, didn't you? And earned a handsome prize. Surprise.
Lord Charon, I've returned.
I had expected your arrival here the prior eve. It was not for me to cut short that attempt. However, I shan't hesitate to cut short this one.
So blasted close.
What are we thinking?
Death to Kronos. Such a mess.
I can't believe you stood me up last night, Trouble. Do you know how demeaning it is having to wait around for you at a beach in the middle of the night, all alone?
What? We had no plans to meet, as I recall, else I'd have honored them. You truly expect me to abandon the main focus of my task just to fight with you again and again?
I thought I felt something was all. That our times at the beach might just be a little more special to you than your boring job. But I guess I was wrong.
You guessed correctly.
Gotten crowded.
What do I need? Nightmare. Commander?
My disciples all believe in you and stuff.
You've served as target practice for me far more times than I can easily recall, sir. So I wish for you to have this ambrosia as a token of my gratitude. No one else would be so willing.
Damn right no one else would be so willing. I've been in this profession longer than anybody. You've never seen me so much as move a muscle, have you?
Well, you have no muscle as far as I can see, Commander. But I know you've long served my family with honor, and such loyalty is never to be taken for granted.
I tell you what, not everybody thinks like you, kiddo. A lot of guys I've met, they pay you for a job, and that's the end of it. No loyalty, no long-term prospects or stability.
Mere mercenary work. Hecuba, would you accompany me on my task? If I'm to serve the night, I would know her will. For the unseen. Strength, knowledge, patience.
Discovered by now all my many boons. I'm always thinking about more, of course. Used to have lots of different ones, if you must know. But times have changed, and Brother Zeus says we must concentrate.
They'll drown. Get it, Hecuba. Thanks, little one. This is my father's realm.
You've met Hephaestus, heard the tales, no doubt. Well, he has a beautiful heart. Surely not just I can see that. Of all my many suitors, he alone has been content to let me be.
Set. So quiet.
Responsibility is partly mine for all that has transpired. I attempted to create this world with a degree of care. I nurtured it, adhered to certain principles as might a mother and father, for I created them too. But this world is no longer young. It persists now by its own whim. You bow unchained accordingly.
Got here as quickly as I could.
Artemis.
Peace and quiet.
The Poseidon puts on a veneer of confidence, yet I believe that it is perspiration, not seawater, often visible upon his brow. War can be disconcerting, certainly.
Those are the sister blades. Then that must be the aspect of the Morrigan. Looks like it suits you pretty well. Maybe we Night Moon goddesses are all alike.
You mean you never got to wield this aspect yourself? How did you even learn the waking phrase you shared?
One too many questions, Melinoi, but no. That aspect wasn't for me. Maybe some evening you too will have the opportunity to pass along some secret knowledge. Very well.
Oh, yes. Hear me, on my authority. What say you, Homer?
Sing, O Muse.
Just a spot. Oh! remember anymore what it was like, having two legs. Only the two. I'm hideous, I know, but I don't fall over myself like I once did. Second nature now, scurrying about.
Don't speak that way. My task would go much faster if I had legs like yours, Arachne.
Save your pity for another soul, my friend. Now then, I've saved some of my softest silk for you. You truly look lovely.
I love it.
Come back soon.
Olympus, I accept this message. I accept these terms, I think.
Your magic against my spear. Father spear. You know what I mean.
So much for silken armor.
Any other would-be challengers out there? No?
Hey now.
I've met many great and noble shades, Dora, though I can confidently say that none of them are anything like you. This ambrosia is yours. Shall we open it at the taverna?
I shall accept your offering this time, witch.
But I'd rather hang on to it for now. Unless you want to have it with me here. I just don't want to go anywhere is all.
Oh, of course. Here, the aroma alone should do most of the work. To your continued hauntings.
Thanks. This stuff is definitely pretty good. How come you have both nectar and ambrosia anyway? It's weird. Two different godly beverages, only one's an even bigger deal.
They're suitable for different occasions. It would never do to offer ambrosia to a newer acquaintance, for example. It's reserved mainly for feasting between close friends or lovers.
Well, that sounds just like us. But I think I might be over this stuff too.
Oh.
Anyway.
Forgive me for presuming, though you seem a little tense of late, Lord Moros. What would you say if we shared one of these bottles together at the taverna? It's been a while.
Nothing would please me more, Princess, except it's not my wish to burden you, and I regret that I've permitted my concerns, which are slight, to become apparent. So please, don't go out of your way on my account.
I'm not going out of my way. And if it's truly your wish for the time we share to be fulfilling, then you can start by taking the opportunities that present themselves.
You make a strong case. It would be my honor to accompany you then. Shall we head down? I have been drawn to others on occasion, yes, but I knew better than to let myself become attached. If my heart started to speak to me, I always could make it quiet down.
In that, at least, we're quite alike, skilled at quieting our hearts. Though if the Lady Aphrodite's taught me anything, it's that our passions needn't always be suppressed.
What do you mean, Princess? What passions could you have possibly suppressed, given all that you've achieved?
Well, for one thing, even being here with you. The past me never would have had the clarity of mind to ask, I think. My mind would have talked my heart out of it.
Then I'm very grateful that your heart is beginning to prevail in more of these debates. I think it only makes you stronger, and perhaps it's the ambrosia, but I'm very fond of that. Of you in your entirety, truly.
Oh, while we're being candid then, I've become rather fond of you as well. But if you're promised to another, I don't wish to interfere.
I don't know this other goddess to whom I've been promised, nor do I want to. And I've violated the will of the fates already. We both have. Wherever all this leads, I would have you by my side.
Then to discovering our path together.
To discovering our path. I very much enjoyed our time, Princess, and will anticipate when we can be together next. Soon, I trust.
I feel the same way.
Sheltered by the dark, the Silver Sisters wait.
Hi there.
Marks her passage silently.
Odysseus, we missed you here, and I'm so pleased you're back. How was your trip? Did you find your family?
Aye, goddess, I found them all right. Followed a couple leads down in Elysium, ran into a couple of former compatriots, and we got there. Penelope and Telemachus, well, they recognized me right away.
Were they all right? Apologies, it's not my wish to drag these details out of you. It's just, this is your latest tale.
Ah, what's to tell? It was comforting. I reckon the time we spent apart was healing in a way. They asked I visit them again down the line.
I think you should. I'm glad it went well.
It could have gone far worse.
You'll flourish here.
Yeah? Ow.
Why don't we head to the taverna once again? You honored me before, and I would dearly like to honor you.
Then consider me honored. I've no desire to be worshipped thus. The Shades can leave their offerings for the hounds.
Headmistress, you're the reason all of us are here. The Shades adore you, and wish to commemorate that this great task you devised is finally complete.
We achieved what needed to be done, and we commemorated it last we attended the taverna. Now, hand over that ambrosia, and I'll keep it for the next occasion.
It's yours. My path is set. I was born for this.
My half-sister Athena knew your brother well and sends her regards. She is preoccupied with our defense, leading our frontline forces and all that. She regrets that she can't aid you thus. for you.
There it is. Stay where you are. Keenest blades of all. Well done. Be gone.
That fearsome feeling in the air. So then it is your doing, isn't it, girl? I fail to see how riling up our enemy shall do us any good. Now you go deal with them at once.
Greater might.
For your convenience, I have reduced infinite possibilities to 3.
You're a long way from Athera. You should have stayed up top.
My dear mother, the Queen, was careful not to show any member of the family undue favor, not even the children to whom she gave birth. I like to think that my propensity to be objective comes from her.
Nemesis.
Want something from me? You'll pay with blood. Then hold still.
Not bad.
There you go.
Gold coins. Olympus, I accept this message. Let's pick up the pace. You've been so busy, Arachne. Not just all these dresses, but all Erebus is teeming with silken cocoons. You're certain it's all right for me to break them?
Of course, you big silly. What, do you suppose they're teeming with my countless brood? By the time you see a cocoon, anything in there is either for you or was out to get you. Now here. Right away.
Good find.
Do be careful out there.
Go, Hecuba. Good job. baboon from Chaos came alive.
I sensed your presence. You almost had me last we clashed, although a narrow loss is nonetheless a loss. I expect you to follow through to victory this time.
At last. Maybe I should switch. Beginning descent. Keep practicing, Skilla. It's done. Digging spot there. Why, thank you. What's in this one?
I talked to Echo like you said I should. What gives? This place is still the same. I thought you were gonna fix everything.
I didn't make myself clear. You have to fix everything, not me. You and Echo each are cursed, and your curses now are tangled up. You have more to discuss and sort out.
What do you mean I'm cursed? You're cursed. I mean, I've got it all. You don't know what you're talking about. Unless you do.
Go talk to her. Some seeds.
What a bargain. You got the sister blades of Liminoro, sir. Delicate looking, but damn near indestructible. Light as a feather, too. This is going to be a treat.
Hecuba, go fetch. Nicely done.
Narcissus, haven't you? You must think he's a shining example of all I stand for. Well, he's not. Because the greatest love is shared, not hoarded for oneself.
I really need this boon. No.
Perhaps you should return some other time. This is your father's realm as once it was. Continue at your peril, Gandalf.
For me. Too hot for you? Yes. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
It has been too long since I saw you last. My steeds had grown rather exhausted from our rides. Where would I be if not for them? Closer to you, yes, but this is where we belong.
Wolf howl.
Still haven't heard from Mr. Kronos lately. Have you seen him anywhere, lady? Because his sponsorship seems to have fizzled out. Good thing we do have others.
Lately, Cronus has been over at the Isles of the Blessed, off doing other things, like perhaps you should be. Who else is underwriting these performances of yours?
Nobody you know, I'm sure. And what with all the changes lately, this venue isn't taking on new acts. You're stuck with only me forever. Me and the gals. 2, 3, 4. You're so sad.
sirens, thank the gods. Time to dry off. The morning fields. Flourish. Going to be a problem. Well done there, Hekiba.
The path of stars.
A sorrow spiller. Could get going now. Thank you, Father. I'll cast you out each time. There. In the name of Hades. Yes. It's her again. Though all alone this time.
All alone this time. Alone this time. This time.
How was your meeting with Narcissus? I'm glad he was decent enough to pay you a visit. I know it must have hurt, but I hope it helped to see him again.
It helped to see him again. Helped to see him again. To see him again.
Thank you, Echo. I can use this. Flourish and reveal my path. In the name of Hades. 2 to go. mission, huh? Get it, Hecuba. Appreciate the help. My blades shine like the moon. All right, boy. We'll do this just like before. Stop bothering the dog.
Flames can be extinguished, though the three-headed guardian of hell could always summon more.
Go find your master now. That's that. Out of the fields, at least. Here goes. Not much farther now. Just a few chambers to the house.
Hardly the first time violence broke out within Tartarus.
To chaos. Chaos, I heard your call.
It may be better best to keep your distance there, or rather for that dog. Although, the Witch of the Crossroads, she once had a hound much like that one.
Then this must be the very same. She's called Hecuba, and I'm certain she'll be respectful both to you and Cerberus. Besides, they already met in the fields.
A creature possessed of loyalty and courage, then. A quite uncommon combination, whether in beasts or otherwise. Be on your best behavior with her, Cerberus. Granted.
I shall return. Three chambers left. A necessary sacrifice. Some coins. Turn to dust. Right. Limitaros is just ahead. Hear me, on my authority. Shored up. One way in. May the Morrigan now sharpen Limandoros for the kill.
The future is unwoven, uncertain. Not even the fates themselves can anticipate how all of this shall end, or when. Yet you press on.
I thought you were all about the inevitable. Whether the outcome of this has been foretold or not, I'll see it through. Call it a morbid curiosity.
I call it reckless abandon, nothing more. You fail to consider the many possibilities in which you prove unable to enjoy the fruits of your labors. grains of sand. Death to Kronos, was it? Time cannot be stopped.
For my brother. For the underworld.
The subsequent events were fraught with ambiguity. The tale's theme as obscure as its setting. Whether the princess truly found that which she sought remains contested to this day.
Return to Shadow now. Adequate. Would you be interested in visiting the springs with me, Dora? A warm soak can be good for the soul.
Nah, kinda busy doing nothing whatsoever at the moment. Though I might be up for a soak some other time. Time to move stuff around?
To victory. A phantom goddess bearing Lim and Oros. How?
How many of your other siblings do you know, besides the ones I've met? I've heard of so many others. Momus, the Kires, Oisis. She sounds like a lot.
I've met most of them, I think, at one time or another. We very seldomly have family get-togethers, something Mother Nyx decided to try after Olympus and your father tried to make a similar tradition out of it. But that did not go well.
How come? Wait, I know the answer to that. So tell me this. Who was the worst behaved other than Strife?
Well, you named several top contenders already.
Ooh.
Still sore, you know. You don't need to pick up after me, you know. I was gonna get around to it. What do you do with all that anyway?
I present it to the wretched broker, through whom anything we no longer require can return to the earth. You could do so yourself. The broker's right there.
Oh, that's all right. I wouldn't want to impose. Though maybe I'll go through your things next time you're out, and have the broker there return them to the earth.
You wouldn't dare. You're here, Lord Charon.
Oh, look.
Hey, about Narcissus. I won't undo the curse you put on him, even if I could. He seems to be rather content, and besides, I can tell you truly believe he deserved it. Only problem is, that curse did nothing to aid Echo in her plight.
Echo. That was the nymph who put Narcissus on my list of things to do. You're telling me getting divine retribution with no strings attached wasn't enough to put her mind at peace?
Correct. You evened the score between them, though you didn't set things right for either one. They had to set things right for themselves.
With your help and encouragement, I guess. Same difference to me, long as neither one ends up much better off. Sounds like you lectured both of them, so I'm sure it's close.
So you don't care how they end up, as long as they're even?
You're catching on.
Hello there. Have the old knuckle bones been of some use, goddess? Must look a little worn, but brought me fortune many times in games of chance and when my life was on the line.
Odysseus, if they were dear to you all through your life, why would you give them to me now? No matter how useful they still may be, which is quite a bit.
Come now, nothing would please me more than for you to succeed. If some small token of my past could be of benefit, it's yours. Besides, I got a nectar bottle in exchange.
It wasn't meant to be a trade.
You're all right, lasted bird.
Full bloom. Live and thrive.
There you are.
How about we head down to the fishing pier a bit? Not like it's far out of the way or anything, and it's a change of pace.
Sure, I'm easy, babe. Except when I'm not, but right now I could go for anything. Even stand around for fish to bite. Know what I hate more than just about anything else? Having to be perfectly quiet while standing perfectly still. What have I done to deserve this torture?
I know it's difficult, which is part of the reason to do it from time to time. Just concentrate on being who you are and being here. A fishing pier isn't strictly required.
Being focused in on the moment? Come on! How can you not always be doing that? At least in other moments I'd be doing what I want, not caving to your every demand.
If you don't find anything worthwhile in this, you don't have to do it again. But since we're here, why not find out if we can catch something?
All you are gonna catch is my fist in your face if you keep on mouthing off to me, babe. Don't wait, shut up! Think I just saw something swim by. Know how much faster this would go if I could use the rail? All you, babe!
That's a mopa.
Babe, I had a totally amazing time, I swear. And you don't stink at all.
Nor do you. Hi, kitties.
State your bidding.
Let's try this on.
It shall be.
Hello there.
This thing should make whoever's near it even busier.
This sounds good.
Very well.
What, for me?
Odysseus must have sailed far and wide on ships like that.
Not too shabby.
This seems promising.
Yes, ma'am. Must beat having to stand around on cold, hard Earth.
Let's try this on for size.
Alright, hold on. Who needs an oar when you can just float aimlessly?
It's decided.
Okay. A bit of rustic elegance to spruce this place right up.
Ooh. Let's do it.
I'm into it. What happened to that sleeping guy anyway? Is this him?
Let's try this on.
It's your stuff. Don't know why we need a rug there, but okay.
Sure, why not?
I mean, I guess.
Icarus needn't use his feet much at this point, but just in case.
Perfect for dropping important little pieces onto.
Congratulations.
Come along.
Cheers to you all for welcoming me back. And always nice to see you here.
Good girl, Hecuba. Rest up, okay? Why not? My form.
All hail our victorious princess of the underworld!
This is beyond my grasp. The unseen. What do you think, Dora?
They don't pay me to think.
Which cards reflect my path? The stone. The stone. The stone. The stone.
You have done well.
To higher ground. No pressure.
You've a long way to go before you reach Olympus, niece. And there's been some inclement weather. But you don't mind a little thunder and lightning now, do you?
The Umbral flames. Let's see.
Hail, sorceress.
Do you ever feel as though your curses leave you empty, Lady Medea? When I yield to darker thoughts, after the initial rush subsides, I don't often like the sensation that lingers.
Why, to feel empty is the entire purpose of this pharmaceutical enterprise, sorceress. To feel empty is to truly be at peace, the closest we can get to mortal death.
I understand what you mean, but I would rather feel fulfilled, or happy, or excited, not just nothing at all. Our senses and intuitions are what drive us.
They drive us to get rid of them. I rid myself of feeling all the time. Rancor, curse. Hunger, sustenance. Lust, and on and on. For each affliction, there exists a cure. Most excellent. Tread lightly, sorceress.
Those Chamblers. You shades are getting out of there. Olympus, I accept this message. Hi. Better. I can't.
A little birdie told me you faced the sirens at the bottom of the sea. I know them and their entrancing song only too well. They must have grown bored of dooming sailors to the deep.
Now to head back. instinct and rage. Should put a dent into that barrier. Now calm yourself, Spirit.
As much as I do welcome this now gentler Father Kronos, who seems less desirous to see our home destroyed, I still am wary of that old coot. He's been cooperative, though.
Surging on.
Good evening. You have conversed more and more frequently with Doom himself, a son of Nyx with whom I am not close. I shall rely upon your instincts about him, for mine say little as of yet. The Twilight Curse is yours to use.
Now what? Be again at peace.
What have you got there? Ignium, is it? Reminds me of those twin torches that old Hecate would always have with her. If these are anything like those, they'll never sputter out. But just in case, we'll keep them nice and hot.
That's good.
Nap time already. Where do you think you're going, anyways? No ship that sails from the docks back there is gonna take the likes of you. Come to think of it, lately we've had no ships at all.
The deathless fleet of Kronos is still out there in the waters of the Rift. Apparently, when one ship sinks, another rises to replace it from the depths. Drowned sailors for its crew.
You're pulling my leg. The dead can sail nowadays? I thought they were no good for anything but food. Might have to teach them to take on some of my household chores. You want some of this?
Return to Shadow now.
A narrow victory, but still. Got it.
I see a shade in need.
This way.
back.
On my authority.
Your arm never got better, did it? I'm really sorry. I should never have put you on the spot.
Not your fault. I had grown very confident in my abilities. Headmistress always said there was no way to make Shades whole again, but I thought otherwise. Overextended. Learned a lesson I'm not going to forget.
I felt so bad. Couldn't look at anybody in the crossroads anymore. Thought I'd never see you again. It'd be for the best. I had a lot I needed to sort out.
And how did it go? You learned to fly, at least. Top of your list of fears. Conquered. With your father's wings, no less.
These wings are mine, Millie. And that was all part of it. I had to learn to do things for myself, like you did. And for what it's worth, I think your arm looks amazing. Now, here. Any of these? Let me know how it goes.
Thanks. Bye. As expected.
Something here should put a real spring in your step.
For the underworld. The Black Flagship.
That's a trim ship with the Underworld boatman at the helm. Perhaps I ought not call him Underworld boatman anymore, or he's become a proper captain now. I'll have to keep the currents clear for him.
Farewell, Lord Charon. You won't be stopping me, Charybdis. Zeus, take you. Throw it away for now.
Look at what I found.
What's good here? Take me away.
close as you're ever gonna get to wings like these, babe. But you have to walk everywhere. No wonder you're so unhappy.
I am not unhappy. And I took a boat most of the way here, thanks. Multiple boats. And I'm not about to let you insult Rocky to my face. Or his.
Babe, come on. That bird is so pale, it's probably dying. Here, maybe I can put it out of its misery. And you, too.
Somehow managed that. 4 gemstones. The stone.
fare the mortals as of late? You've surely seen a few of them along your path. It's been a little while since I heard from them.
They've been better. Most probably are praying to our family for peace, since Kronos flung open the Underworld's gates, leaving the dead to roam the land.
Which means that mortals get to spend more time with long-lost relatives of theirs. Come on, stay positive, Mel, baby. That's how mortals get by. It'll be all right.
Grateful, grateful, grateful.
What a baby.
We'll see you.
I'd like a word with Lord Hephaestus about you.
My lightning bolt is yours.
In the name of Hades. Okay. Lord Zeus!
This shall come as a shock.
This is over. When you're ready. Filthy creatures.
Lady Athena.
I must apologize about your confrontation with the particularly large and dangerous automaton called Talos. It detects traces of the underworld on you and, well...
It's a magnificent creation, and Lord Hephaestus should be proud. Though the methods by which his automatons detect threats could probably use a comprehensive rework.
I shall be certain to relay the suggestion. Unfortunately, Lord Hephaestus prioritized a self-repairing system in Talos over threat detection, so it may continue to be an issue for now. Excellent. Help yourself.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I knew it.
Heracles, what do you have to say for yourself in all this? Are you the one who broke Prometheus from his bonds?
You'll get no answers from me, sister. Only a splitting headache. You're better off demanding truths from the Titan standing by my side who speaks them willingly.
Truths are only truths if they're believed. And no matter what I tell our adversary, she shall not believe me. Not entirely, at least. The splitting headache is the better course for now.
Princess. I apologize for the abruptness of my approach. My mind told me not to appear before you without good cause, but my heart demanded otherwise. Is this not a good time?
Oh, you know, Lord Moros, I was just in the middle of evading my latest brush with death. Why are you here? I must look like hell.
No, you look... well, I am truly at a loss for words. I should have rehearsed what I sought to say more thoroughly.
You don't need to be so nervous around me, or so formal for that matter. And it's nice to see you here as well, in one of my many moments of wretched failure. How long can we stay here anyway? It's so peaceful.
We can stay for... I don't exactly know. A while that to others shall seem merely an instant, so... I sought to see you here again, in the off chance you sought to see me.
Chance has nothing to do with it, Lord Moros. Most nights I have a brush with death, but not with you. I have wanted this, yes.
Princess. You're safe.
Lord Moros, are you certain this shall only seem an instant by the time we return? Because...
You have my word. As for your own sense of time, that I cannot change. So, as much as I would like remaining here with you eternally, we should probably be getting back.
You're probably right. Return to Shadow now. Oh. Last night was like a dream. The last part, anyway. I wonder if Lord Moros is around.
So what's up?
The Renewal Project.
The God of Wine shall help to calm your mind.
Lord Moros, so how are you this eve?
Princess, I was going to ask you the same. As for me, it's as though I'm in a dream. The wonderful kind I've sometimes heard described. But what of you?
I'm very well, yes. My dreams have often haunted me, though I've experienced the good kind too. And you're right, it's kind of like this. Except the feeling never lasts.
Perhaps that shall be the difference in what we have. That it can last. If you would like, of course.
We'll just have to find out. Become as new. It's cooking.
Heart of worm.
Just checking up on you. Here you are.
This new table's excellent. Plenty of room for our map of all the regions that we're monitoring, and these side compartments for our new reports, and an elegant finish.
Odysseus, somehow I'd not expected you to have this much enthusiasm for a piece of furnishing. Especially a piece you strictly need to carry out your duties here.
Well, that's quite an accusation. Coming from someone who seems to love her work at least as much as I. Or perhaps you've just never had a proper table to your name.
I don't use tables much now that you mention it.
Your loss.
Drink of the earth.
Ah, that's a nice touch.
I enjoyed our prior outing at the Springs, and thought you might be open to another sometime soon. Perhaps even right now.
Oh, well, these wings, they need further maintenance, but what am I even saying? They can definitely wait. Let's go.
Just right.
Oh?
You're quiet, Icarus. What's on your mind? Besides the further maintenance of the magnificent wings you've built.
It's just... Most of my evenings are substantially less pleasant. I want to make this last, as well as fix the bloody wings. If they were so magnificent, they wouldn't break.
I think magnificent things are often fragile things, though they seem sturdier than you let on. You had to solve the problems that caused the famous wings of Daedalus to fail.
That failure was mine. The wings my father made were built with feathers and wax, which was all he had to work with at the time. The wax had to stay cool, but I flew off into the blazing sun. Probably should have gone out at night in retrospect.
Perhaps you didn't have the luxury of choice, since you were captives then. So what happened? The wings melted on you.
Well, yes. Using them was such a thrill that I pushed them too hard. So I fell. These new ones use a fiber like the bones of a bird, so they don't split as easily. Though, let's not talk about the past, all right? I much prefer the present.
I do too.
They tell the dead to rest in peace, but I've not had a break like that in far too long. Cheers, eh?
Cheers. May I?
I know the sound of that gate. Come here where these old eyes can see you. Let us not conversate unnecessarily, though you can hit me if you want.
To the Honorable Commander Skelemius, Ward of the Bloodline of Hades, the fate-appointed Regent of the Underworld. May this ambrosia forever guarantee your service, for as long as you are willing to provide it.
Did you just grant me tenure in the family's name, kiddo? Can you even do that? And also, why?
I'm Princess of the Underworld. I'm well within my right. And as for why, I said before that I do not take loyalty for granted. I wanted you to know I meant it.
Look, I didn't really think you were gonna replace me or anything, but it means a lot you do all that for me. I know I helped teach you to hit real hard, kiddo, but I never thought you'd get me right in the heart.
Thank you for everything, Commander.
Just doing what they pay me for.
You're being paid for this?
No. How about some real target practice?
What say the Arcana?